Hey guys, it's Jimblade304 here, and this is the final Ninjago Summer 2026 set that I have to review. This is set 71865, Zane's Ice Dragon Battle. This set has 141 pieces, will retail for $40 in the United States when it releases on August 1st. I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Xander, who was able to pick this up for me while he was in Italy, so shout out to him. I really appreciate it, and we're going to take a look at this. We're going to take a look at the builds first, and then we'll look at the figures later on. If you couldn't tell, this is a 4+ set, and as far as 4+ builds go, this one is actually one of the better ones in my opinion. I think this is one of the better 4+ dragons that we've had for Ninjago in quite a while, at least, or maybe ever, to be honest. The color scheme of this works pretty nice with the dark blue, the white, and then the light aqua as like that accent color that is used for the wings, and then a little bit of gold mixed in there as well. I think it looks pretty nice. There's not a whole lot you can do with this. It does have some nice printed pieces like this upper dragon mouth piece, which is a nice mold, dual molded in translite blue and white, with a nice print on there with some like shiny metallic printing, which looks really good. There's not much you can do. You can move the wings up and down. You can't turn them. There's also these claws that you can pose, I guess, a little bit. You can flap the wings up and down a little bit. You can rotate the legs forward and back and kind of get it in a walking stance if you so choose. And you can also rotate the tail. It is on 2 separate points of articulation, so you can rotate it 2 different points. There's not really too much to say about this. It's a fine little build overall, but it's just a 4+ dragon. Nothing special. There's no stud shooters, no flick fire missiles, nothing of that sort on this. The villain faction in this set, I think, actually gets the more interesting build. This is a upscaled acid monster style build. It uses another one of those large molded dragon style mouthpieces for its upper jaw, which I think looks pretty good. You can open and close that. Same with Zane's dragon, if I did not mention that. And you can rotate this on its ball joint right there. You can also turn at the, I guess would be its shoulder area, which is decent. It's nice to have that little articulation there. You can turn that like that and then move the head up and around. Just some good posability. There are a couple spots to place minifigs. There is a nice 2x4 section on Zane's dragon, and there's a 2x2 modified plate there. And you can also rotate the tail and articulate that as well. This one is more of a rigid one, so you can like hold it in place there. This one is more loose, so you can. It's kind of going to just fall wherever it goes because of the way that piece is. And then the tail, you can obviously turn the tail and the little fang piece at the end. Overall, it's not a bad build at all. I think this is actually the better of the builds in the set, in my opinion. The purple and lime green color scheme works really well, in my opinion, and I think this is definitely a solid build. The last little build is this little bit of like shrubbery scenery thing. You get a couple of these gold dragon claw pieces, which are nice to get. I wish they would have been in more of the sets. I wish they would have actually been in the January set. And you get another one of these nice like foliage pieces in bright green, which I think looks really good. Bright green is one of my favorite LEGO colors. Overall, this looks fine. It's nothing crazy, but it's a nice inclusion, I guess. I especially like the dragon claw pieces. The first 2 figures we're going to look at are Zane and Sora. These 2 figures are technically exclusive to the set because they do not have things that they come with in other sets. Sora does not have her mask or armor piece. Zane does not have his armor, his tail, or wings that you would find in another, I believe in Cole's Mission Mech set, actually. But the hood piece and all the torso prints and leg prints and face prints are the same from previous sets. Sora reuses the design from last summer, and still has the same generic face print that we've had for her since the start of Dragons Rising, which is okay, but it would be nice to get a new face print or 2 for her at some point in time. I do love that dual molded hair headphone combination. I think that looks really, really good. Printing on these both look really good. I love the gold and like metallic silver color that Zane has on his. He uses medium azure as his accent color for his dragon parts. I think that looks really good. And Sora, fine looking minifig, just again kind of boring without any of the armor or anything of the sort. As for face prints, they are the same ones that we've seen many times before up to this point. Spinning around to the back, Zane gets that alternate one with the visor look that you can use, and you can put his hood on like that and have that as a look for your figure if you so choose. Not my preferred look, to be honest, but it is a nice inclusion for an alternate face in a 4 Plus set. They didn't have to do that. And Sora gets the same standard alternate face print that we've seen many times before. The other two figures included in this set are these two acid monsters, and these are also exclusive to this set because the regular acid monster uses the serpentine tailpiece. These have just regular minifig legs. I don't know why the decision was made to go with the regular minifig legs, but it does create another new Ninjago figure, and I think the leg printing here looks really nice. The purple and lime green, again, works really well here. The purple and trans neon green, trans bright green for the dual molded headpiece looks absolutely incredible. And the way when the light shines through it just right looks really, really cool in my opinion. Back printing is nothing special. They are the same between the two, nothing super crazy. We have seen their head and torso prints in the January sets and some of the other summer sets. But they're nice figures to get, and if this set does go on sale, I could see myself buying multiple for army building purposes. So, for $40, is this a good set? No. Is this a good 4 Plus set? I would say so. It's better than some of the other recent 4 Plus sets we've had for Ninjago, in my opinion. I think overall, it's a decent set. If you are looking to get the figures, I would definitely wait for this one to go on clearance. If it's one you're interested in, or just order the figures off Bricklink or eBay or something like that. That's my personal opinion. I wouldn't recommend paying $40 for this if you're not a full collector like I am. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. This is JimBlade8304, signing off. Bye.